Epstein was at the center of all of this, which is how the elites operate. Trump is so far the beneficiary of this latest dump because his whole shtick is everybody's got their hand in the till.
Yes. How much of a tip of an iceberg is this? How many other governments was Epstein involved in as a conduit?
This British Prime Minister could be brought down by this scandal. It's an MRI of how things work in a culture where shame has vanished. The whole thing's rigged. They're all hypocrites. They didn't realize that this was coming. And I suspect there's more to come.
US President Donald Trump has never shied away from burning bridges, no matter how big of a cliff it leaves his country to deal with. Nowhere is that more true right now than with Trump's increasingly tense relationship with longtime US allies in Europe, with the president trying to undermine both the EU and NATO, and of course grab some European territory in the process in the form of Greenland. Of course, this all comes as Trump attempts to distract from his failed domestic agenda, including tanking poll numbers, killings by ICE in Minneapolis, and another incomplete but still shocking release of the Epstein files, which includes some shocking allegations against him. Here to discuss all of this and more is Financial Times US editor and columnist Edward Luce. Ed, thanks so much for coming on the show.
Great to be here, Eddie.
So, a lot going on. I want to start, before we get to kind of foreign policy and big picture, Epstein files. I want to ask about the Justice Department dumping all these files last Friday. A lot of new revelations about Bill Gates and Elon Musk and Howard Lutnick, to name just a few billionaires.